Hello again, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today we're going to be talking about my love and passion for the Ibanez guitars and kind of where that all started and the road going down that I ended up taking by using the 7 strings and continuing on, getting the custom guitars. And it all started with that white guitar that we'll talk about in a little bit. And then it ended up with the Terminator there. That's the 5th custom that I was able to get. About 2015 I got that guitar. So stay tuned and we'll be talking about all the guitars. All right, so this is going to be the RG7620 from 1998. Originally, this guitar came as a gray pewter, I think was the original color. And man, she's been through a lot. I mean, I just blocked off the bridge basically and just resent it, man. Look at all that wear. So, look at that nice chip right there. This guitar, again, came as a gray pewter. I bought it in 1998, brand new, from $8.99, something like that, from Sam Ash. And this is the first 7 string I ever had before. Before that, I was playing Ibanez from about 1995 or 6. I was born in 83, so I was about 12, 13 when I got my first 6 string Ibanez, and then started listening to lower tuned bands, and I was like, I gotta get a 7 string. So fortunately, my father bought this one for me. And then about 2001, I ended up just painting it white and doing all the, got these silly Ibanez custom stickers because all I ever wanted was an Ibanez custom. So this guitar has been about the way it is for 22, 23 years now. And it still jams, it still rocks. I mean, it's pretty worn. It could use to be cleaned up, maybe taken apart, but I really enjoy the patina of it. And I think I'm gonna just keep it the way it is with the classic EMG. I think it's the EMG 81 or the 707 is what that is. The 81 I think is for the 6 string, but that's the 707 pickup. Me and my buddy took wood filler. We filled this in. As you can see, it's not that great, but it's starting to crack out. But you know what? This is my baby for a long time, and I really appreciate and love it. So here's where the journey started with the 7 string in 1998. So moving forward, well, this is very much moving forward, but before the custom guitars, EMMURE was 2004 when I started playing with the band, and I kept using the 7 string. And about 2007-ish, we got linked up with Ibanez, and I got pretty much a standard like $300-400 guitar for free, and it was the most amazing thing. Big shout out to Mike Taft and Mike Arrigo for helping make all that happen. And I used that guitar for a very long time. And then basically in 2010, they came out with the RGD design, and I got contacted about getting one. Basically, they were like, hey, do you want to be one of the metal dudes to represent this guitar? You could get a custom one, an LA custom. And that was like the ding word, ding, ding, ding. As soon as I heard the LA custom, I knew all about them. So I was like, that is exactly what I want. I don't care what the guitar looks like. Then they sent me a photo of the guitar. I was like, yeah, this thing's awesome. It's an RG. It's a little pointier. It's a bad unit. So I was into it. And that's where it started, 2010, when I started getting the custom guitars. And I got 5 of them, and basically this one is named J4. We have the 2 of them with the Yankee logos on it, the black and the white one. Then J3, which is the green one with the fade, the burst, I believe. And then the J4 is with this blue burst. And the specs, basically, as you can see, we got the reverse headstock on it. It's a neck through. And it's 27-inch scale. I know the regular RGD came originally with a 26.5 bolt-on neck, and of course, it came with 2 pickups in it, the selector and a tone knob. And I just basically wanted to recreate my original guitar, and I also got the Universe input and a nice chip right there, as you can see from use, Road Rash. So I really like the jack right there, so it can go right up and out of the way versus down and around, which is kind of inconvenient. This guitar is very light. If I remember, my back was pretty bad when I was touring, so I ended up getting the lightest I can get. So I believe it's a, I don't know if it's basswood, I forgot. You guys are gonna probably tear me up in the comments about this, but it's been so long. It's been 14 years since I got the first spec, and I just kept continuing on with the same guitar. So you guys, Seymour Duncan, TH, I think it's SH5 or TB5, it depends. I think from the custom shop they called it a TB5. So yeah, they're all the same guitar, very simple design, very light, very fun, 27-inch neck through with the reverse headstock. Nothing special, standard tuners. And I would use pretty much 10 to 60 on the gauge, and that's it. If I wanted to tune lower, I would use the Axe Effects pedal to modulate the different tunings. So that's really, that's the story about the Ibanez, really. It started out when I was a young kid, got into my late teens, just was obsessing over the heavy music, the Meshuggah, the Fear Factory, any band that tuned lower than like B or Beyond, I was just super into, and that was the thing. When Pantera busted out songs where they tuned down, past C, there's a few songs I think on Great Southern Trendkill where they do that. So yeah, here she is, and thank you all so much for caring to ask the questions, to give me something to talk about. All right, that about sums it up, and I really appreciate all of you with the questions and the inquiries and wanting to kind of see what's going on with my arsenal. And this is the last custom that I have ever received. This is the number 5, nicknamed the Terminator, the same specs as all the other ones. The Terminator is also the nickname of the blue 2003 Cobra that I own. That's why I paid homage with this. So we got the Cobra 11, 12, 13, same pickup, same setup. And I got to thank Mike Arrigo for getting me, you know, Mike Taft and Mike Arrigo, both from Ibanez, for helping me out so much, being so good to me. And it was such a great relationship we had over all those years. So shout to you guys, and shout to everybody that's watching this. And soon to come, we're going to be discussing my Axe Effects patches and the different amp models that I use, and how I set up the whammy through the floorboard there, and whatever else comes to mind. So thank you so much, and we'll see you again soon.